Part 5. The Tower of Babel. The flood had receded, and the earth was able to breathe again. Ararat's peaks pierced a sky washed clean. 8 souls stood in the silence. Noah, his wife, his sons Shem, Ham, Japheth, their wives, survivors of a world swallowed. Each carried the breath of God, a spark of the infinite, burning in their bones. And from these, the nations spread out over the earth after the flood. Genesis chapter 10, verse 32. From Shem, tribes trekked east, their chants rising like smoke over desert dunes. From Ham, peoples forged cities in the south, stone towers glowing under ember skies. From Japheth, wanderers sailed the northern waters, their sails catching whispers of distant stars, a mosaic of nations. Each soul, a flicker of the breath. Each heart, a path back to the garden. But the fracture endured, a scar in their blood, a shadow, murmuring of separation. In the plains of Shinar they paused, no more wandering, no more echoes of the one. They gathered, they dreamed, they built. Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the heavens. Genesis chapter 11, verse 4. A tower, not a shrine to the breath, not a garden restored, a dagger of brick and tar slashing at the sky. Let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered. Brick upon brick, dream upon dream. Slaves, kings, suffering on earth for ego, pride. Babel rose, the first rebellion since the flood. A city to challenge the heavens, a monument. To themselves, they didn't seek the breath. They hungered for a name, a crown, a throne. Without him, the shadow from Eden slinked back, the same hiss. Did God really say, you need him? Build higher, be gods alone. Men hauled stones through dust and moonlight. Women told their children stories of immortal glory. Children stared at a tower brushing the stars. Babel swelled. Its shadow drowned the plains. A machine of pride. A maze to forget. Markets throbbed. Fires blazed. Voices merged into a single tongue. One language. The whole earth had the same language and vocabulary. Genesis chapter 11, verse 1. One dream, one defiance. But the one watched. No flood, no flame, just a breath. Behold, they are one people, and they all have one language. Nothing they plan to do will be impossible. Genesis chapter 11, verse 6. God stirred the air. Words warped. Language fractured. Tongues splintered. A man spoke. His own brother heard. Noise. A mother called. Her child heard. Chaos. The Lord confused the language of all the earth. Genesis chapter 11, verse 9. Babel stalled. The tower stood, half finished, a broken claw against the sky. Voices turned to cries. Hands dropped stones. Families scattered like sparks in the wind. Nations rose from the wreckage and from the ashes. Kings claimed crowns. Swords clashed. Walls divided. The fracture became the world. But one man remembered. The kingdom of God is within you. Luke chapter 17, verse 21. Not in Babel's towers. One man heard the call. One man left the city behind. One man carried the breath into a promise. Abram. In the next episode, Abram's wife catches Pharaoh's eye. And once again, God must intervene to protect the breath. If you hear the whisper, if something deep inside wants to remember, hit like, hit subscribe. Share this with someone who knows. The garden isn't gone. It's hidden. And the breath is still alive inside you.